What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Talking Sports with CamCann. And today we have NFL Week 14 review. NFL Week 14 was an interesting week, so let's get into the Thursday game, which was Detroit versus Dallas.
My name is Jeff.
Alright, so for the first game on Thursday, it was the Detroit Lions versus the Dallas Cowboys. And the Detroit Lions got the better of the Dallas Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb had a good game. Dak had an okay game. The 2 interceptions, that wasn't too great. Goff had a pretty good game. 309 yards, a touchdown. Williams had a pretty good game. 96 yards on 7 receptions. But just overall, turnovers is what cost Dallas the game, to be honest. Turnovers and their defense needed to be a little better. We needed to stop them. Yeah, it's gonna be really hard for you to win a game of football when you allow the other team to score 44 points. So yeah, the Dallas Cowboys really weren't ever gonna win this game. It was always gonna be a tough one. Brandon Aubrey had an insane game, but yeah, overall just nothing too special from the Cowboys. Flournoy actually had a really good game today. 9 receptions, 115 yards, and a touchdown. So he had a great night, but other than that, Cowboys didn't do too well. So that's the Thursday night game. Let's get into Sunday's games. So for the first game on Sunday, we have the Seattle Seahawks at the Atlanta Falcons. And the Seahawks pretty much just came in, absolutely handled the Falcons with ease. Sam Darnold played really well. Jackson Smith and Jigba had a decent game. Seattle's run game did pretty well as they usually do. Bijan had a pretty good game, but unfortunately it wasn't enough. And Atlanta couldn't really get anything going at all, and they were just shut down in general. So good on Seattle, and let's get into the next game. The Cincinnati Bengals at the Buffalo Bills. We got a big quarterback matchup here in Joe Burrow versus Josh Allen, and they did come and they showed up. Joe Burrow, he threw 2 interceptions, but he threw 4 touchdowns. Josh Allen played fantastic, 251 yards, 3 touchdowns. I want to say he had a rushing touchdown as well. Yep. So 4 touchdowns for Josh. So a great game from both of the elite quarterbacks in this game. T. Higgins had a pretty good game. Jamar Chase didn't play too well. Chase Brown didn't have a great game. James Cook played pretty well. And Dawson Knox stepped up and helped the Bills win this game. So good for Buffalo. They deserve to win this game. This is a really big game to win. I thought they were going to win it. I thought it would be close. Yeah, so this game kind of went exactly how I thought it was going to go. It was kind of an insane ending, but entertaining game. A very good way to start off Sunday. So let's get into the next game. So we got Tennessee at Cleveland. And this game was actually a really good game. You had a battle of Tennessee actually played quite well. And so did Cleveland. Shador had a fantastic game. 364 yards. I want to say he threw or rushed for a combination of 4 touchdowns. Or maybe it was 3, but 3 or 4 did well. Tony Pollard had a good game. Helped Tennessee win the game. Harold Fanning Jr. did well, but unfortunately it wasn't enough to get Cleveland the win. They did score 29 points, so it's really a weird game for Cleveland's defense to give up 31 points, especially to Tennessee. But you know what? It was a fun, entertaining game. Tennessee got the win, and probably deservingly so. They played well on the day. So let's get in the next game. So Washington at Minnesota. This game was pretty much just Minnesota destroying Washington. Jaden Daniels got hurt, I'm pretty sure, at one point. So Mariota came in. It just wasn't the greatest day for Washington. Zach Ertz got hurt. It just hasn't been the greatest season for Washington. You got to write it off. It's just unfortunate. Minnesota played pretty well. They just did what they had to today. Washington, no. was kind of the main reason why this game was the way that it was. They just didn't play well. This game wasn't that Minnesota played terrific, it's just that Washington did not play well. So 31-0, Minnesota deserves to win the game. Let's get into the next one. Miami at New York. And this one was a pretty easy win for Miami. I thought it was going to be. Miami probably deservingly won the game. So yeah, they did it pretty easily, 34-10. And you know what, just overall, they did pretty well. So congrats to Miami. Sorry, New York. Let's get on to the next game. New Orleans at Tampa Bay. Quite unfortunate season for Tampa. A bunch of injuries have, quite frankly, fucked up their season this year. So unfortunately for Tampa, their playoff hopes are starting to dwindle down. But, oh well, actually that's not true. They'll probably still make the playoffs. But how well are they going to do in the playoffs? That is definitely something that remains to be seen, because they're not playing well. If you're losing to New Orleans, it's not the greatest. You shouldn't be losing to New Orleans in a close game. Only putting up 20 against their defense is not good enough. Congrats New Orleans on the win, but Tampa needs to do better. And let's get into the next game. So Indianapolis at Jacksonville. This one's honestly a really sad game, because Indianapolis' this season is now over pretty much. With Daniel Jones getting hurt, it looks like it's going to be pretty tough for Indianapolis to do anything. They'll probably still make the playoffs, but it's not going to look too good for them in the playoffs. I expect they're going to go out pretty easily. Jacksonville's looking good though. Trevor Lawrence had a good game. Travis Etienne Jr. had a good game. Brian Thomas Jr. finally had a good game. He's been playing horribly, to be honest. So, you know what? Good for Jacksonville. They deserve to win this game. Indianapolis just couldn't stop them. And unfortunately, without Daniel Jones, Indianapolis isn't going to be able to do much offensively. So, there goes their season. Good game, Jacksonville. Let's get into the next game. So for the next game, you got the Pittsburgh Steelers at the Baltimore Ravens. DK Metcalf had a fantastic game. Did really well, which I'm happy about considering I have him in a lot of my fantasies. Yeah, boy. Zay Flowers did fantastic. 8 receptions, 124 yards. Fantastic from Zay Flowers. Lamar Jackson, not a great performance from him. 19 for 35, 219 yards. 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Not the greatest. Lamar's he's gotta start doing better. 2 sacks for 16 yards. It's not great. Baltimore's not going to be able to do well this season if Lamar doesn't step up. I know he's hurt. I know Henry's not doing that well. He's got to step up too. So you know what? It's just a tough game for Baltimore. Good job, Pittsburgh. You guys played well. DK stepped up. Aaron Rodgers played well. And you guys deservingly beat the Ravens. So congratulations, and let's get into the next game. So Denver at Las Vegas. A pretty good game from Denver. Bo Nix played well. RJ Harvey played well. Cortland Sutton played well. For Las Vegas, Brock Bowers played pretty well. Denver won the game. They kept Las Vegas to under 20 points, and if you can do that, you're probably going to win the game. So congrats Denver, and let's get on the next game. So for the next game, we got the Chicago Bears at the Green Bay Packers. So for this game, it was a little bit of a weird game. Caleb Williams did not play well. This Ben Johnson Bears offense was not clicking. Swift did alright. Manungai did okay, but neither of them had great days. They were just okay days. Nobody in the receiving game had a crazy game. Luther Burden did okay. Komet did okay. But other than that, nobody did great. I mean, Swift did alright. 3 receptions, 19 yards, but not great. It wasn't enough. Jordan Love and the Green Bay Packers did well. 234 yards, 3 tutties. Jordan Love did alright today. He did enough to beat the Bears. Christian Watson had a fantastic game today. 4 receptions for 89 yards. Fantastic. Josh Jacobs played really well. Micah Parsons did well. The Green Bay defense just played well overall. And yeah, they deserve to win this game, Green Bay. So they beat the Chicago Bears. This was a high quality game. Both teams are pretty good. Right now it looks like the Packers might be a little better. So let's just get in the next game. So you got the Los Angeles Rams at the Arizona Cardinals. So for the Rams versus Cardinals, the Rams absolutely just trounced the Cardinals. Stafford did fantastic. Puka Nacua did really well. Blake Corum did great. Devontae Adams did okay, but overall, they kind of just destroyed them. 45 points. It's going to be hard to lose if you score 45 points. And once again, the Rams' defense kept the Cardinals under 20 points, and you're going to win games pretty easily if you can do that. So, congrats to the Rams. They're looking good. Let's get into the next game. You got Houston at Kansas City. Now, this game, Houston did really well. They played fantastic. Their defense is fantastic. They kept KC to 10 points, which is amazing. CJ Stroud did alright. Woody Marks did okay. Nico Collins had a great game. So overall, Houston's playing well. They're looking like they should be in and around the playoff hunt. And Kansas City, it's looking tougher and tougher every single game that they play. It's not looking good for them. I'm not going to count them out because they have Mahomes, but now they're looking like a borderline playoff team. Not a for sure playoff team, so it's looking tough. Let's get into this last game, the Monday night game. So we got, for the Monday night game, it's the Philadelphia Eagles at the Los Angeles Chargers.
Life could be a dream if I could take you up in paradise up above. If you would tell me I'm the only one.
And this one was a little bit of a tough game for the Eagles. Jalen Hurts had the craziest game ever. 4 interceptions, no touchdowns.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
He still threw for 240 yards. It was crazy. He got sacked. Pretty sure he fumbled the ball as well. Yep, got a fumble recovery. Like it was crazy. It was just a weird game. Dallas Goedert, AJ Brown did well. Saquon actually had a good game, but it unfortunately wasn't enough because they just gave the ball away too much. Never going to be able to win the game if your quarterback's giving the ball away 5 times. It's just not going to happen. And Justin Herbert didn't even play well. Vidal had an okay game. Hampton was back. He had an okay game as well. But, I mean, overall, this was just the Eagles not playing that well and not being able to finish turning the ball over when they needed to get scores. Like, it was really tough. It was a tough game to watch. It's looking tougher for the Eagles. Tougher and tougher every week, honestly. They're not looking the same as last year. This year is going to be interesting because a new team's probably going to win. It's not going to be the Eagles, not going to be the Chiefs. Should be interesting. That was the Monday night game. So overall, a very fun week of NFL football. Hope you boys enjoyed the video. It was a very fun week 14. There was some interesting games. Most of the primetime games were good, so honestly, it was a good week for that. So overall, can't complain. I'm going to complain because Dallas lost. Let's do better, Dallas. But overall, not bad. Hope you boys enjoyed the video. Hope you learned something. Comment down below, like, and subscribe. Hope you boys have a wonderful Tuesday. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace, boys.